Hello, everyone. Welcome to Beyond Life Paranormal Podcast Sunday show. I'm your host, Russell Reynolds, my co-host, my dad. We got a good show tonight. We got two guests tonight. One is running late because they had to work tonight, but they will be here momentarily. We got Carol Garcia's with us tonight. We're going to talk about several paranormal topics and just go from there with history and stuff. But before we get into that, we want to thank everybody who bought tickets for Mortuary Manor May 9th. Ticket sales ended, I believe, today for it. So we thank you all for buying tickets. I saw all the payment ones were all sold out. So we can't thank you enough, and we can't wait to see you guys in Ohio. Our next event after that, we're going to be at Missouri State Penitentiary in June at the Get Haunted event. We'll be there investigating with the Get Haunted guys. And after that, in August, we will be at Bordertown Paracon August 6th. My dad and I are the guest speakers for that. So come on out and check it out. I'm also on the Ghost panel. Bunch of us will be out there. It's a great Paracon. Come out and show your support to those guys. They don't charge, so they put on a hell of a Paracon. And then after that, the next weekend we are at Crypticon KC. We are headlining the paranormal portion of Crypticon this year. First ever they're doing the paranormal part of it at Crypticon. So come on out, get your tickets fast because they do sell out. This is a big convention. People come from all over the world. There'll be great vendors out there, also horror movie actors. So you get to get autographs and pictures and selfies with actors. We'll also be you can take selfies with us as well. We will have merch out there also and t-shirts for sale, and equipment. And we'll have equipment at these other Paracons that we're at too. So Streamer don't want to work right tonight. And here's the directions to Crypticon and the schedule and how to get tickets for Crypticon KC. The next one after that we're at in September, the West Kentucky Paranormal Expo 26. Aaron G. Thompson is the headliner this year. So come on out to that one. We are also all guest speaking, myself, my buddies Outlaw Paranormal, Jen DeMarco, 202 Podcast, and several others. So come on out and check that out. It'll be a great time. And then as soon as they get the flyer out, we are at Rock Island Paracon this year. So come on out and see us. And I believe David Sloan's going to be out there with his haunted museum this year. Last year you had the Warren's Occult Museum. This year you got David Sloan's haunted museum out there. So come on out and check that out. We'll have stuff out there too for sale. So we're going to bring our guest on, Carol Garcia. Hey, Carol.
Hi.
Welcome to the show. Let's run down the chat.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
We got Sandy Mary. Hello, Russell and Dad. Hey, Sandy. My brother from another mother, Jimmy Ricker from Outlaw Paranormal. What's up, brother? Welcome in. And all 17 that are watching. Gary, welcome in. Another awesome guy. So basically we're just going to talk paranormal tonight. We'll talk about some medium stuff and whatever the night takes us.
Okay.
People got any questions for all of us, including Carol? Carol's also a gifted psychic. So many of you probably seen her if you've watched when Spirit Connects on Supernatural Link. She's on their Wednesday show where they do the double Estes. and it's neat what they come up with. Sometimes it's funny, sometimes it's serious. You never know what's going to come out of their
Mm-hmm.
Estes. So
The past couple of weeks, it's been pretty funny.
Mike is also on. Hey, Mike, welcome in. Yeah, that one show. I mean that was just off the wall. That one you guys did.
Like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, with Greg, pull your pants up, and that spirit was
Pull your
saying,
pants up, put your hands in the air.
yeah, dingleberries and all kinds of stuff.
With something about the belly button.
Yeah, fuzzy belly button or
Yeah.
something.
Wooly bully. I said wooly bully.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was quite strange. It was funny though.
I'm wondering if you guys were tapped into a comedian spirit or something, maybe.
It seems like he's been, if it is, it's he's been hanging around for a bit because it's been like 3 weeks in a row that it's been a bit funny, when we go under. So I
Yeah,
like doing it.
it's neat. I mean, Estes is pretty neat, but it can also be dangerous too. If you
Yes,
don't,
you definitely have to put those protections on beforehand.
that's why we only like to do 15-minute sessions when it comes to Estes.
Mm-hmm.
Many people like to go under an hour, 2 hours. That's too much in your body.
Yeah, that's really long. I would never do that long.
My friend Jen, she likes to do those hour longs, and I'm like, Jen, you go under for way too long. I don't know how you do it.
Yeah. It's probably very exhausting too.
Yeah, it does. It takes its physical toll on your body. You're drained when you're done. She was
Mhm.
drained after that, and I'm like, Jen, you need to only do 15-minute sessions.
Does she do that at different haunted locations?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she's done it on several investigations with us too.
That's a lot.
That one event we did at the Warrensburg Courthouse here in Missouri, she was under for an hour.
Wow. Were they answering really well?
Oh yeah, we were getting some good evidence. We started off in the library, and my dad stayed in the courthouse. You're watching the cameras.
Yeah.
And he watched a K2 meter come flying off the judge's bench in there.
Oh, wow.
And when we were standing there, we had a tripwire upstairs.
Uh-huh.
We had it stretched across the hallway. And he's reported going from room to room. He paces back and forth.
Okay.
And each time the tour guides were talking about it, the history of them, the tripwire would go off and there's nobody up there.
You could actually see the movement from between doorways to doorway?
Yep.
Oh,
On
wow.
the DVR cameras.
That's really cool.
And apparently he was shot and killed there. He was going up the stairs and he was shot in the back.
Oof. Where is that location at?
Warrensburg, Missouri.
Okay.
R.I.P. Nick Pope. Definitely from Ancient Aliens.
Yeah.
That's sad. That's a shame. He was a pretty cool dude.
Yeah. Many TV shows he's done.
Yeah. I've seen a lot of pictures with him. I never did get to meet him. He was never at any of the conventions we were at.
No, I've never met him either.
Something's turning around.
Something tripping. Yeah.
But yeah, from what I heard, he was a pretty cool guy, and he would nice to a lot of people. I know the Nesper guys met him.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. They had a picture posted with him. I saw Chris did.
Aw.
Hey,
Yeah.
Jeanette, welcome in. We're just talking various paranormal stuff. And we were talking to a guy yesterday, and he was telling us about his UFO story.
Really? Out of
he
where?
was
What location?
out of Truman Lake here in Missouri.
Okay.
And Truman Lake, it stretches. I mean, it's huge. It stretches through Warsaw, Missouri, all the way to the Ozarks.
That's big.
And he was fishing, and he saw, kind of looked up. He seen this round disc-like thing, and he said he could hit it with a golf ball. That's how low it was.
Wow.
And then he motioned to his buddy who he was fishing with, and his buddy saw it, and they were just standing there staring at this thing. But he said it was kind of like fuzzy looking.
Fuzzy?
Yeah, the vision wise, looking at it was kind of
Oh,
like
okay.
that, made your vision kind of fuzzy.
Wow. I've actually seen two here in my backyard, like 2 summers ago, I think it was. It was right when I opened the pool up, facing the east, which is toward. I'm in New Jersey, so I was facing towards New York, and one came in. It was circular, and it looked like a donut. Like the middle was not there, or it had like
Mhm.
a transparency to it, and it came in like like pretty close, and then it shot off to the north. And then like a week later, I was laying in the pool, and another one showed up. It was like one of those cigar shaped ones.
Mhm.
That was surprising to see that. I've never seen them here. I've seen them, in other locations, but I've never seen them here. So
Gary
that was,
asked, "Did you hear about the attacks in Oklahoma and Texas?" I don't think I.
attacks of what?
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't hear about it.
I really don't watch the news.
His UFO was probably hiding in a cloud. Could have been, yeah. That's why it gave him that fuzzy look when they were staring at it.
Yeah, it could have been.
He said they were like hypnotized when they were staring at it.
Did they hear anything out of it? Like a humming or anything?
Yeah, they heard like the humming sound of it.
Okay. I
And
wonder if that was what was like put them into like a little bit of a trance, maybe.
it could be. I mean, they say they're able to do mind control on somebody.
Mm-hmm. A lot
So,
of them are also our government.
yeah, I saw Elon Musk actually had built a UFO plane for the military that looks exactly like a UFO.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I know there's a lot of talk about that with Dr. Stephen Greer, the one that does CE5.
yep.
I like doing that also. It's fun. Um, but yeah, he talks a lot about, like shadow government and
hmm
reverse engineering of the UFOs and, different shapes of them.
Oh wow, dogmen in Oklahoma and feral hogs in Texas.
Really?
Wow.
Hmm.
I didn't hear anything about that.
Well, dogman's been spotted quite a bit in South Missouri here, which is not too far from Oklahoma. So,
They have a very strange sound to them when they start like communicating with each other. I
hmm
heard them at somebody was doing a live investigation in Texas, and it sounded like dogmen that were howling.
I know Carter's getting reports like crazy of dogman sightings here in Missouri.
I just heard movement behind me. Earlier, I was telling you earlier, I heard that little boy's voice said, boop, as I was walking to go outside. And I turned and I looked and I was like, boop to you too.
The
And he
girl from
sounded like a male little boy.
The girl from Texas died, and the girl from Oklahoma landed in the hospital.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh, wow. Prayers to them.
For one.
Yes, definitely. That's scary.
Dogman attack and the feral hog attack,
Ooh.
which we have our share of feral hogs here in Missouri.
Really?
Yeah, our conservation had for a while there kill on sight. You see them, shoot them.
There were that many?
Yep.
Wow.
But now they're starting to thin out here. Now, if you see one, you got to call conservation, and
They take care of it or they try to
Yeah.
locate it?
yeah, they come and take care of it.
Huh.
But them things they're nasty. They'll tear you apart.
Do they have like the
Yeah, they
husky
have.
teeth?
Yeah,
They look like
have
husks?
tusks. Yep.
They're dangerous, right?
Oh yeah, they're very aggressive.
Wasn't that something that happened with oh, there was that family that was it the Bell? The Bell Witch?
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't there like feral hogs that they heard on their property also?
Yep.
I don't know why that just popped into my head.
Yeah, them things they're no joke, and they tear up stuff. And
Huh. I've never seen one. Thank God. I don't think I would want to come into contact with one of them.
I would love to see how a Bigfoot would handle one of them if they've ever ran into a Bigfoot.
Yeah. That would be different, huh?
Yeah, and I'm sure they do down south Missouri. I'm sure they run into our Missouri Bigfoot here.
Well, they do a lot of hunting around like water and stuff, right?
Yep.
There's been
Yeah,
like
they go
piles of
around mud
bones found.
pits. Yeah, they're in mud pits and water, and
Mm-hmm.
we found that one. Remember that tree rub?
Mm-hmm.
One of the hogs got in the mud, and they were walloping in the mud, and they were rubbing their backs against the trees, and they tear the trees up.
The bark.
Yep, they'll tear
Yeah.
them right up.
Wow. That must be really tough skin for them to be able to do that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't ever want to see one. I would probably try to pet it, knowing me.
Already we were in a box. We jumped out.
We jumped out of a box.
Yeah.
Apparently, we were put in a box, and we jumped out.
Mm.
I could jump it. You know, you wind up. And,
Uh-huh.
I call that a spook. I call it a spook in the box.
Yeah.
Like a jack in the box instead of a
Yeah.
spook in the
Yeah,
box?
a spook in the box.
Yeah. I don't believe in any of that. I don't believe that.
All the years, I never heard of them.
Nah, me
No.
neither.
Ooh. I gotta plug my thing in here. I'm gonna lose charge. I'll end up dropping out. Don't want to do that.
Right.
Ooh, good thing I did it. I have 7% left.
Oh, you're lucky.
I just saw something flash on my phone.
But yeah, I mean, it'd be neat to actually experience a Bigfoot.
Yes, I would love to experience that. When my daughter and I were in Washington State, we were on, I think it was Mount Shasta, and there was an area that, oh my gosh, the smell was awful. That started, like coming in on the wind. And she had walked away from me. I was doing a spirit box session, and she just wandered away. And she had the car keys. I couldn't get into the car. And the smell was getting stronger and stronger.
Mm-hmm.
And I did not want to meet what that was at that time, alone.
Right.
That was making that scent. It was horrible.
I know my buddy from Red Dirt Cryptids. They want to take some. He wants to take paranormal equipment out, Bigfoot researching, and see how the paranormal side of the equipment works for that.
I would be really interested in seeing if, like with an AI program, to see if it could decipher
Mm-hmm.
what the sounds are
Yeah.
that they make. Because I had read something about there's an AI program that was able to uh decipher the sonar of dolphin. So there must be programs that are out there that you could use maybe to see what they're talking about.
Right. Yeah, I wonder because Carter says when they talk, it sounds like he calls it samurai chatter
Uh-huh.
because it sounds like two Japanese going back and forth chattering at each other. So he calls it samurai chatter.
I heard somebody once telling me that they had a really good recording, and it sounded like the adult was yelling at or like speaking to like not an infant but a child
Mm-hmm.
to get back. It seemed like they were saying to it because it was too inquisitive and it was getting too close to humans.
Right.
So that's what they thought that it was, that they were talking about, like the male and female, I guess the parents of the teenager, maybe, of whatever it was.
Gary says, I live in North Carolina. We have Bigfoot in Cleveland and Ashe counties, and one of them has an Indian girl ghost as a companion.
Hmm.
I wonder how they know that.
If I remember right, that TV show Mountain Monsters,
Mhm.
Oh,
I
okay.
think they did an episode down there in North Carolina, and Buck seen that Indian girl in a cabin that was back in the woods, and it hypnotized Buck. And they
Huh.
ended up having to get him out of there because he collapsed.
Oh, wow.
Show Carol the cotton board.
I don't have him on here.
No, nothing on there.
No.
I
Yep, Mountain Monsters.
haven't watched that show in a long, long time.
I
Are they
heard
still on?
I heard it's coming back. They went off for a while, but I heard they're bringing it back
Yeah, what's his name died, didn't he?
because
I wonder how many
Trapper passed
seasons did they
away.
do? Oh, really? He did?
I think
Yeah.
they did 5 seasons.
And then it stopped?
Yeah, they continued on for a couple seasons after Trapper passed away.
He was quite sick.
Yeah, he got really sick.
I remember seeing that on some of the episodes, how sick he was.
Because they've got their own YouTube channel now called Sons of Appalachia.
Oh, I'll have to check it out.
And they're at several Paracons. The Mountain Monster guys are. And
Yeah, I've never met them at a Paracon either.
Tell
I
Carol,
think they're going to be at Maine again this year.
tell Carol what happened
Which one?
to the Kathy's. We stayed overnight.
Oh, when we spent the night at our cousin Kathy's last weekend. And yeah, Huckleberry was too. Yeah, Huckleberry starts stripping all his clothes off and running through the woods, and yeah, he went
So
nuts
something
too.
really affected them.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But
Wow.
that night it was probably about 2-3 o'clock in the morning. Something ripped the blankets off of him up in the upstairs bedroom.
Oh
And
my
then
goodness.
he woke up and seen something crawling across the ceiling.
Oof.
And it was walking on the bed.
Then it was walking on the bed.
Wow.
It was aggravating me.
It was bothering him, but not me. I slept right through it.
You sleep like a bomb could go off and you wouldn't hear it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it didn't bother me.
I don't sleep like that anymore because my husband works at night, so I hear every little sound.
You know
And
what he
yeah,
said to
it's
me?
hard to sleep peacefully with just being alone in the house,
You know what he said to me?
What?
He goes, "Oh, you're a ghost hunter. You ain't afraid of him." I said, that's beside the point.
I said, say some prayers, you'll be all right.
And
It was waking you up.
yeah, I couldn't sleep. And I had this cross, on a, what was it? A table.
Gary, he could sleep through a tornado. I
Yeah.
probably could.
And,
Well, I was exhausted too that night too. So
and what happened is that I had my stuff on a table in a room.
Uh-huh.
It's like a dresser. And I hear it crash, and it went on the floor.
The cross necklace?
Yeah. And
Wow.
I had my bracelets and that. And so I sit on the edge of the bed, right? And next moment, I feel somebody poking me in the back, right? It was just aggravating me.
Yeah.
And so I said, wow. I looked, and I see it come out of the closet. It was a woman and a little kid. And they were having fun.
yeah, the little kid's a trickster.
Yep. Likes to play around.
And I woke him up. And he got up. I said, look, I had it. Take me downstairs. Maybe I could sleep in a recliner. So he walked me downstairs, right? So he went back upstairs.
I went back to the haunted room and went back to bed.
Oh no, it wasn't bothering you at all?
No. Nope.
And I guess they wanted to have fun with me. So I said, wrong time. I'm tired,
Mm-hmm.
And I just took a sleeping pill. And I said to myself, man, I should be sound asleep. So I get there and I lay down. The next moment, bam, the covers went off and went off him. So I get around the bed and I would wake him up and I go, hey, you pulled the covers off. I said, this thing in here is bugging the hell out of me.
They're still in the
bothering
blankets.
me. It ain't bothering me.
Mm.
I said, really?
Well, I'm going to bother you then because I'm up, so you're going to be up.
So I fell asleep downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
And then I open up my eyes. I look on the stairs. And the thing's on the stairs peeking at me. Right?
Mm-hmm.
It was bothering the heck out of me. And I said, well, it ain't hurting nobody here. So,
Did it look human as it was crawling across the ceiling?
Yeah. It was a woman.
Okay.
And a little boy. So he went and we brought our stuff over this weekend. And my son went up there and he did stuff in there with Kathy, our cousin. And because this thing was bothering her too, we wanted to find out what it was. And I told her, I says, it's the person that died in the house. It was your husband's wife back. And she says, yeah, I know that.
Yeah, she won't ever leave. She's attached to the place. And
so I told her, I says, we can clean this whole place if you want it.
Mm-hmm.
She says, no. I want to find out what's going on the outside on the land.
Well, that little boy, he's a African American little boy.
Yeah.
He was part of the slaves.
So, and this house, it's like stuff goes in and out.
And there is in the back, there is remnants of other houses back there.
Yeah.
Was that part of the Underground Railroad?
It was part of the Mormon settlements that were destroyed by the militias.
And Jesse James went through there and everything.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then it's got Native American history, and it's got slave history.
Oh, that's the place that I was talking to you guys about. And when I saw
Yeah,
that in
and
my
that's
in my head, I saw that
yeah,
a male in a uniform, the gray uniform.
Yep.
yeah,
Yep, that would be General Boggs. He was actually killed there.
and that's why we want to bring what's her name? She's coming on.
You and Rebecca up there, and
Yeah. And
That'll be a fun trip.
you'll have a blast. I
Yeah.
mean, we got to find out what's on the ground.
oh, you'll be out there all hours of the night, and you'll
Night.
hear a gunfire.
Oh yeah.
When we went, my daughter and I had gone to Gunslinger Gulch in
Mhm.
Anaconda,
Yeah.
Montana.
Yeah.
We stayed in the log cabin. I did not know that they had just shot another season,
Mm-hmm.
like for filming.
Mm-hmm.
And so I didn't realize how active the room that the area, the building thing that we stayed in was going to be. It was bad.
Yeah.
That night when we investigated, the spirit that was, well, the entity that was in there, it's not human. It turned itself into what looked like a big, huge spider,
Mm-hmm.
and that crawled up across the ceiling, also up the wall and across the ceiling. And when I pointed it out to other people, I felt like I had gotten stabbed in my ear, and
Mm-hmm.
like an ice pick from into my ear and out through my eye.
Mhm.
It was really sharp pain that I felt. And another woman felt it poke her in the back of her skull. But that night when my daughter and I slept in there, she got tugged by her ankle, like pulled
Mm-hmm.
down further on the bed. And then whatever that was there, that it didn't like me after I had pointed it out, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I could feel its fingers in my throat gagging me, and I couldn't get it off of me. I had to go outside to get it off. And my daughter was like, I can't believe you're leaving me in the room alone. And I was like, I got to get this off of me. It's choking me. I was gagging and gagging. It was horrible. But when I went out the door, it was more active outside. I was hearing big band music. I saw a spirit, like a woman in white, walk across the roadway, because the roads there are dirt and they have buildings on both sides.
Mhm.
And I saw a woman in white cross the roadway to the another building, and then the small building that was next to us. I thought somebody was in there investigating, and the next day when I spoke to the owner, she said it wasn't even rented out. The lights
Mm-hmm.
were on. I saw the lights on. I saw people moving around in there.
Right.
And so I thought there were people that had rented it and were still investigating it when that happened, and I woke up. But no, there was nobody in there. And oh, when we
Wow.
first got there, we were in like a main building that had like a bar area and like it was like a dining area also.
Mm-hmm.
I saw like 15 people that they didn't look like they had old clothing on. It was like normal now clothing.
Mhm.
And they left. So I thought that they had started investigating without us. So I said to Amanda, where did that other group of people go? She was like, what other group? I said, there was like 15 people here a minute ago and now they're gone.
Oh wow.
And she was like, no, Mom, there was nobody here like that. And I'm telling you, I saw them. Where did they go? So the owner, I can't remember her name. The owner said, you're both right. There are some people that see spirits that come in as a group like that and then they leave. And I was
Right.
like, well, I just saw them. I thought they were here part of the investigation. Nope, there was nobody there. I don't know. Like, I have no idea where they went to. Like, they literally walked out the door and then they were gone.
Right. Well, that's like Gettysburg. People report hearing the cannon go off, and then all of a sudden
Mm-hmm.
they you look up over the trees and there's smoke,
Right. Which is amazing that that even still happens after all this time.
Yep.
Somebody's piggy booing. Yeah.
Here's our other guest, psychic
There
medium
she
Rebecca.
Hey guys, how are you guys doing?
Good. Just chit chatting paranormal stuff.
Stuff.
But yeah, I mean, we witnessed it. The tour guides heard it, but they never saw the smoke go up over the trees. We were
That's
the only ones that
amazing.
saw it.
Oh, I spoke to our relatives up to the farmhouse about
Uh-huh.
you, and they want you up there to do the outside and that. Last night I investigated it, upstairs,
Mhm.
and oh, my son did, but the night before I was up there sleeping, try to sleep.
That was last weekend.
Yeah, last weekend, and what happened is that it was a woman and a boy in that room, and the boy was running on the bed in between us, So it pulled the covers right off me. And my son, you put a stick of dynamite and lay it by him, he wouldn't hear it. I'll tell you.
Well, that shows you how calm I can be. I can sleep in a haunted location and it don't bother me.
But see, I wasn't scared. It was bothering me.
Yeah.
It wouldn't let me sleep. So I had my cross, and I was telling Carol I had my cross up on a dresser and all my other stuff on there. And I hear bang and went right on the floor. So I said, well, that's it. So
Crazy.
yeah. And that's, you're gonna have fun when you come up there. I'm telling you. And they want you up there because we told them you were psychic and everything. And they had a person up there. It was on our team. And she left us. And she went up there without our permission.
Oh no.
And she brought a psychic up there, right? Well, when we first did it, we left the attic alone because
Mhm.
we knew it was stuff in that attic. Well, we let it go. And so they come in and said, well, oh yeah, I'm part of their team,
Oh,
and
boy.
because she was there before. Well, she brought supposedly a psychic there. Well, my relative, she comes out and she goes, Kat goes out and goes, oh, yeah, do you see anything outside? Do you feel anything outside? And, Kathy knows what goes on in the house and
Mhm.
outside. Well, she says, oh, I don't feel nothing out here. So she comes in and she had a little, what, a bunny?
Boo Bear.
Yeah. And she set it up. And that night they left, right? They went back home. Oh, they came back, what, in a couple of days?
Mm-hmm.
The dog took the bunny and ran outside on the
Yeah, the
lawn.
dog grabbed the Boo Bear and ran outside with it.
Outside and ripped it apart.
That's
Oh,
funny.
And so, top it all off, what happened is that when we left that attic alone, now if she was a psychic, when she walked in that house,
She would have felt it.
she would have felt it upstairs.
right.
Okay? She
Yeah.
didn't. So I said to Kathy, I said, look, and now on, don't have these people come in here.
Yeah.
They don't know what they're doing.
No, because you don't want to get something angry.
Right.
Yeah.
And if you have family living there, then they could potentially get harmed, and you don't want that to happen.
Yeah.
And we showed you a lot of pictures that was taken in that place. And we showed you a demon on the
Mhm.
stairs.
Yeah.
Okay, that came from the attic. We got that one out.
Okay. I thought that was the location that there was
Right,
Yep.
right.
something
There
wrong
was.
there.
And it's still going on.
Huh.
And so, but there's no demon in the house. It's just people who live there, and the one, I just heard a turkey. And the person that died in the house, down in the living room on the floor. She died of overdose.
Oh wow.
Okay. Well, that was Brad's first wife.
Yep.
Okay. Well, she's still in the house. And that's the one that was up in the attic with the boy. And they were pulling the blankets off and everything. And I smelled perfume up there.
Yeah.
Not only that, when her son stays there, he'll feel the bed get bumped and
Yeah.
Yeah,
See? So,
but that's not malicious, you know.
No,
As
it's
long as
just-
they're not hurting anybody.
no.
it's just a trickster.
But
Yeah.
see, Kathy wants to know what's out there
Right.
on the land,
Uh-huh.
and Brad does too.
Which, like this picture right here, that was caught on outside.
So we got to set up the time that you can make it, and come up there and we spend the night or whatever.
That one also was caught outside.
Yep.
So, and
And then that one.
Kathy goes, "Oh, I can't wait! I can't wait!" Because
Oh wow.
see, she's Indian, and she's got a kind of abilities, So, and she's been touched. Every time she goes upstairs in that room, she gets touched.
Those pictures were outside the property?
That was outside. Yeah.
And
Oh,
some
that
of
looks
them,
like a child.
yeah,
Yep.
Yep.
and a lot of them, some of them are taken on the stairs.
Yeah, these were all outside that we
They're
captured.
all outside.
Yeah, those were all outside.
Well,
And it's got confirmed slaves, African American slaves, and Native American slaves.
And see the Indian one?
yes, I saw that.
And then the Klan was pretty heavy through that town too back then, in the 1800s and stuff. They would run through there left and right.
Yeah.
And then with Jesse and his crew, and you got the Pinkertons chasing them, and
That
my
looks like a
cousin,
female, huh?
my
Yeah.
cousin believes there's people buried on this property.
And by the kitchen,
Oh yeah.
by the kitchen windows,
I'm good.
they got.
Have they tried to
Okay.
use ground penetrating radar?
No, they haven't.
And they got flies on the windows. This
Well,
is
that's
in the
not good.
wintertime.
That's not
Oh.
good.
And it's on the windows and the door, outside door,
Mm-hmm.
And so I told Kathy, I said, no, that something's out there right by the house is buried. There's bodies there. It's got to be.
Now that was caught inside the house
That
on
was
the
caught inside.
on the stairs.
Stairs. That's a demon.
Yeah. That's not a.
See,
It's
And
not
what
good.
you see the eyes,
Yes.
you see the nose,
Hmm.
and then you got two like ears up here, like
Horns.
yeah.
Their one dog, Bella, she'll bark at absolutely nothing. She'll be just staring at and just start barking randomly. She
Well, that's creepy.
the one weekend we were there, they were all her and all her grandkids and her son and everything were all sitting on the couch and they took a family picture of them all together. And right behind them in the window, you see a face pop up in the picture.
Wow. So it's very active, huh?
Yeah,
Oh
it's a
yeah.
very active
Oh,
place. And
They're coming from outside into the house quite
yeah,
oh
often.
yeah. They walk right through.
Well,
And
yeah,
we
I
got
actually see a lot of orbs go through my front door,
yeah.
and they go through the house and out the sliding back
Yeah.
door. Yeah.
Well, we had my son set our relative up, Brad, and he sits in the chair and he has his phone and he's clicking, right? And he sees him. And he's having a ball they're going through the house. Yeah. So but I was sleeping. I went downstairs. He helped me down the stairs. And I was sleeping on a recliner.
hey Barbara, welcome
Hey,
in.
Barbara.
Barbara.
Hey, I opened my eyes and I looked and I see the woman, the boy, they're on the stairs looking at me. I was like, oh, come on. Let me be.
Yeah.
And this is
Well,
one
you
of
know what
the
it
other.
is? You know what I think? A lot of times when they notice that somebody can see them, that's when they're more active because they can
Right.
be
Yeah,
seen and
Right.
heard,
Yep.
when they're not getting enough attention or any attention from people. And then they see, hey, they can talk to us,
Right. Let me see what I can do so that I can. So
get
maybe
their
they can help
attention,
us.
right?
Yep.
Yeah.
this is the other house that they own
Yeah, up there.
that is also extremely haunted.
If you look up in the corner, upstairs, you'll see somebody standing right there. See it?
There's someone in that top window.
Window.
Yep.
There's a woman that stands in that top window.
And that place is haunted.
Oh yeah.
The first time we investigated there, we were setting DVR cameras up and around the house on the outside, overlooking the windows, and got done. And I stopped and I was staring at that window up there, up top up there, and my cousin Brad goes, "You see something up there?" I said, "Yeah, there's a woman staring at us."
Uh-huh.
Said she's not saying nothing. She's just looking out, look just at us what we're doing. And I said to him, I said, "Snap a picture." I
Do you
guarantee
see
she
someone
shows
in the
up.
bottom window also?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's somebody there too.
So he snaps a picture and she shows up in his picture.
There's
And
somebody
you,
in the grass also, I can see.
yeah. And you could take your phone,
Gary sees it also in the window.
yeah, and walk around. Take and click pictures.
Yeah, you can't get in the house anymore from when this was taken. Now the old house, the roof has fell in quite a bit now.
Oh,
But you can go up there. It's still
You
haunted.
could still go up to the house and stuff. We've set recorders in the windows and caught EVPs.
yeah, there's definitely a lot going on that.
Yeah, we'll set stuff up there and then we'll leave and just let it run, and then we go back and get it the later that night.
That's a deer.
So like there's like it looks like a piece of wood that's on an angle that's
Mhm.
to the side to the back part of the property there.
Yeah.
I see a spirit standing there in the grass.
Yeah.
That's like near that wood plank.
See, this was his grandparents' house,
Uh-huh.
and they just up mysteriously one day just up and left. Didn't tell nobody
I
nothing.
left everything.
left all their belongings, everything in the house, food, clothes.
Something was bothering them.
Yep,
Mhm.
they never said nothing to nobody. They just up and left one day.
Well,
Is that
that
a
takes
door
a
on the
lot for
ground
somebody
floor?
to do when you leave
That's
your
a deer,
belongings and
yeah.
everything behind.
Yeah. See the orange?
That's not a deer.
And
No, that's part of that old sickle bar.
oh, it is a sickle bar.
Gary asks, is that a door on the ground floor? No, that's actually a window, Gary. The door for that place is actually on the front of the house, which goes into the living room. We went up there that one day last summer, and I had my friends Penn Paranormal with us, and we were metal detecting up there. And we were looking under the floor, and there's a bunch of ball jars under the floor of that house.
Wow.
Which there's no basement to it, so I don't know how they got them down under there.
Maybe some of the floorboards come up.
That's what I told my cousin Brad. I said,
Mm.
you
Maybe
might
flip
find
them.
some money back in there because of people hide the way they used to hide things in floorboards and
Hmm.
We got a big rock out there on the land, and they're thinking Jesse James's coins and everything,
yeah, they think Jesse James he hid his
money underneath it.
money out there. And but they can't prove it, but there
Maybe
is.
maybe if they use that ground penetrating radar, they might be able to see where it could
Oh,
be
we
located.
were out there metal detecting. We
Oh.
found an old skeleton key.
In coin.
We found a copper quarter
Well,
out there. We're going to be going back out there this summer, metal detecting out there again.
that's
That's
fun
fun.
to do
Very
that. It's
cool.
really fun. Yeah.
That's when we'll bring her.
We were hoping to find like old musket balls and stuff from the 1800s, being a massacre happened there.
You didn't find any of that?
Nothing yet, no.
Okay.
Guess what we got out there?
Hey, Greg.
A baby calf.
Never, Greg. We never behave. You
Never
know
behaving.
We got a baby calf that it got hit out there.
Aw.
With, yeah, and it's got a fractured pelvic.
The pelvis area is fractured.
So they got it in a little barn, like a shed.
Uh-huh.
And the vet said, well, get it up and get it standing. It'll heal.
Hmm.
Well, the thing is eating, it's standing, lays down, gets back
It's
up.
walking too
it's
now.
Walking.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
actually a lot better from the day Brad and I went up and got it.
So Kathy, our relative, she's like a mother to it.
And then with
Yeah.
all the paranormal stuff going on, she worries about it at night being out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would probably too.
Well, her son-in-law, he lives in the camper out there, and the spirits go out there and they mess with him. He'll have his music. He doesn't have a TV, so he plays his music. They'll go out there and they'll flip the volume up on his music, or they'll shut it off on him, or
That's
turn it down, and he'll yell at it to knock it off.
Wow, I took.
I told him yesterday. I said, I don't think they like your rap music.
That could possibly be why.
I said to them, they probably don't know what that music is. They don't understand that music.
Nope.
'Cause
They probably
Right.
never heard that before.
Tell her what I did to the boy.
Yeah, Gary, I think they don't understand what his music is. They probably hear it and it's probably like, what is that noise?
Yeah.
Yep.
The one that grabbed his hands.
Yeah, he had to work with our cousin's grandson because he's autistic.
And he started seeing things like
Shadows and stuff like that.
Um,
So I worked with him, and
Was
I
it
put
making
some
him
holy-
frightened?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I put holy water on my hands.
Mm-hmm.
And then he grabbed hold of my hands and I said a prayer and he's going, oh, wow, wow, wow.
Uh-huh.
And it went up his arms.
Uh-huh.
I says, now you don't have to be afraid. And he looks and he goes, runs out the gaffy on.
Mm,
Says, oh, he helped me. And it was so hard.
yeah,
From my heart,
he's high
you know?
functioning autistic. He can never hold a job or anything like that.
And
He's a good kid.
yeah,
Can't really call him a kid anymore. He's 21 now, but
but
Oh, wow.
he can't hold a job and stuff like, my son said. But, he's family and I had to do it because what happened, the guy that he was staying with, right?
he's doing rituals and
And all this
witchcraft and
crap
stuff,
on
and
him.
started summoning stuff in the house,
And
and
throwing stuff at him.
he started
Yeah.
seeing it, and
Yeah.
it
So,
traumatized him as a little kid.
Yeah.
So
That's
now,
terrible to do that.
Basically dabbling and not knowing what they're doing.
Yeah.
right. And we preach this all the time, and, people, oh, they think it's a joke. It's not a joke.
Oh, no, it's not.
None of it.
No.
And what you people do, it's not a joke.
Nope.
And because if it was a joke, why are you doing it?
Right.
You know what I mean?
And we
Yeah.
weren't, we weren't joking when, we had different experiences. So we
Right.
try to get people to understand, hey, this is what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
And people out there, oh yeah, oh, I can make money here. We did one case and I never liked that guy. The one there we got rid of the demon. Oh yeah, he was worried about this money that he's gonna make. See? And that's the one that his girlfriend was pregnant. It shouldn't have been there.
No, not at all.
See, and I said that to them. And I came right out to it. I said, you could take this wrong. I don't care. You shouldn't bring your girlfriend here.
No.
And we got a dangerous thing running around, a demon, and you got a woman that's pregnant. You know what a demon could do with that woman right
Oh my
now?
gosh. I wouldn't even want to think about that. What could happen?
Yeah, you know what it can do.
Oh yeah.
And she wouldn't have that baby.
well, he got a rude awakening when the Estes session we were doing came out and said something about the baby.
Oh my gosh. No way.
And
Yeah, it said something
Yeah.
about the baby. Then it kept calling my buddy's son's name twice, and I told my buddy, I said, pull him out.
Yeah.
That is not human who he's talking to.
And I was the first one that said something about, the baby.
Uh-huh.
Gary, the rap crap gives me a headache, right?
Then, this other person, the boy, he was what? He didn't want to tell his dad he was, this
Mhm.
gay. You know,
Mhm.
well, I straightened that matter out, and I said to him, I said, you could talk to me. Come on, talk to me. Oh, he finally talked to me, and he gave me a big hug. He said, I couldn't tell nobody this. So we were out there, and he told his dad, and his dad said, he goes, oh, I don't want you to hate me. Dad said, no.
I don't hate you.
I don't hate you. And they're fine. Everything's fine. And every time he sees me, he gives us a hug.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's nice.
But see, that's from my heart to help people.
Right.
And I could do it.
Mhm.
And a lot of people out there, no, you don't know nothing. I could bring a lot of people on this show and say, that I helped my son. But see, we can't because it's in their
Mhm.
contract where we can't do this. Even when we go live, when we ghost hunt, you'll
Mhm.
never see the owners
Right.
of the place because we can't do that,
Right.
because they sign papers and everything they sign is illegal.
Right.
So, and we had a couple people with us that, once some papers are signed, that's through our group. They can't go to houses that we did already and go do them.
Mhm.
It's against, right? It's against.
Yeah, it's invading somebody's privacy that's already signed confidentiality agreements, and
Right.
And we deal with a lot of people who are, has something wrong with them, and they're kind of disabled,
Mhm.
you know, and a lot of them can't, the words, right, mumble, and
mhm.
but they see a lot, and they got nobody to talk to,
Right.
and like we said it over and over, to help these people, and have the little kids come up and give you a hug.
Is anybody hearing a flute?
But
A
I
flute?
keep hearing a flute playing.
Yeah, it's a guy in back of you. It's playing with a flute.
Did you
Yeah.
see somebody behind me?
Yeah, I've been seeing it. Serious. It's peeking out from that bottom. He's right there in the corner.
Gary's got a question.
I keep hearing a flute playing.
Do you remember the Devil Made Me Do It trial? Yep, with Arnie Johnson and
Yeah.
Debbie Glatzel. Yep,
Yeah.
Hmm.
I do remember that.
And
If
someday
I
we're
if
gonna
I could
meet him.
momentarily step away for a minute, I'll be
Yeah,
right
go
back.
ahead.
Yep.
But someday we're gonna meet them. The one that did that, Arnold.
Yeah, Arnie Johnson.
So, but it feels good
But
to
you can't meet Debbie. Debbie passed away.
yeah.
yeah, it was sad.
But
I remember Farrah telling me about that because Farrah was good friends with Debbie Glatzel.
look at that time, we almost got killed.
I met
Mm.
him once on the VIP when I was met Tony and Judy, and I met them a couple times before,
Yeah.
especially when Lorraine was living before she died.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I was surprised he wasn't at the Warrens Paracon when they were in Gettysburg.
Oh, we got that all straightened out. Yep. Everything.
Yeah, there's so much stuff going on about the items, and there was news I don't know, stuff going on Facebook about Salem and Annabelle.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's
Yeah.
a whole big petition against Annabelle coming to Salem, and I saw
They don't want it there.
they've got probably over 900 signatures now against it.
Yeah,
And
it'll be. Yeah, because it really should be a family. You guys are family, and it should be a family decision. And I know Lorraine wouldn't have
No.
wanted all the.
And all that mess, it's all straightened out. Every bit of it.
Yep.
And he had a psychic comes out and talks to him. You tell him what she said. The psychic to you.
She said quite a few things.
Yeah, but she said about you were right, you didn't run away.
Yep.
And I'm telling you, you see, people talk, but they don't think when they talk.
We've
Sorry
heard
about that.
stories of this place, and they're not
Yeah.
good. Mothers weeping in torment, the anger, the
Yeah.
despair. Would you like us to try to help you, Russell Reynolds of Beyond Life Paranormal Podcast? My buddy Granzer.
Mhm.
Yeah, to help us.
Yeah.
Yeah, please, we need help. Hey,
He likes to give me crap.
I know.
That's funny.
We need help.
We've been told that.
Yeah. Yeah, we need help. We don't know what we're doing. You know, I laugh about that one. You know, it's
I'm
you know,
literally rolling away from my desk.
It's like they say I need a mental eval.
yeah.
Oh, please.
And you know, we had one person come out and go, "Oh, it's your imagination." Really?
Like it's like there are various things proving that it's not imagination.
Right, right.
Yeah.
You know, and it's just like when I first met all you on your show.
Hmm.
I said to every one of you, I said, you know what you're doing because you're psychics. And didn't I say that, Carol?
Hmm.
Say that.
Yeah.
And
I
I feel
call it a
like
knowing because I don't pick up information like Rebecca does. Well, I guess because we're all different,
right.
all of a
It's,
sudden it's just there in my head for, it just pops in.
well, I'll tell you something, okay? When you take two psychics and you put them together, okay, and you start thinking, one psychic's going to try to think out you, then you're going to try to think out her. You see what I mean? So two psychics together, it's like lighting a stick of dynamite.
It's quite amazing the stuff that can be picked up between
Yeah.
two or three people that have
Right.
abilities like that. Yeah.
But if you're spaced, you see what I mean?
Rebecca and I have done it like back and
Right.
forth, the stuff that we pick up.
Right. That's what I'm saying, dude.
Yeah.
But if you're spaced, right, then
Hmm.
you can think together.
Yeah.
You see? But when you come together like a magnet, you know, and say you want to do a case on a missing person,
Hmm.
you see what I'm saying to you?
Yeah.
If you back away a little bit, then you both will come to the same decision.
Yep.
You know where I'm coming at, right?
Yep.
Okay.
A lot of the
So
stuff that we pick up on pretty much a lot of the same, right, Rebecca?
Yeah, quite a bit.
yeah. But you
Rebecca has
don't
a great gift of smell also. She picks up on scents really quick.
I know. And I said this before. And then the one was in the wheelchair. What's her name? Barbara?
Barbara.
Uh-huh.
I never met her.
Mm-hmm.
You were right there when I said it.
Yeah.
I never met her. And I said, you're in a wheelchair. And
Mm-hmm.
remember when she says, how'd you know that? And then I said, well, you're going to get out of that wheelchair and walk.
Yep. And that's what she's
And
doing.
what's she doing today?
She's doing really well.
But Carol, I'm phony. I
Oh,
don't
yes.
know. You see what I mean?
Right.
These words come out of other
Yeah.
people's mouths.
Right.
Gary asked a question. I had trouble with my phone. Did you see the last message? If you were talking about the one with Devil Made Me Do It, yeah, Gary, we saw that one. We do remember that.
But see, people ask our questions all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And when we go to Paracons, right? Oh, I love it when the little boys come up and the kids, you know, and they take a picture with us. Oh, it's right here in our hearts. You know, at one time I had tears in my eyes
Aw.
because he was what? He was something was wrong up there,
Mm-hmm.
you know. And I said, we don't charge. Come over here and get a picture. And he looks at our poster and he loved Ed and Rain Warren. And he's about what?
15.
15. He says, I want to be like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I says, well, you contact us and we'll work with you.
So when you turn 18,
Yeah. And,
contact me.
and you know what he said? Oh, Ma, they're gonna work with me.
Oh,
They-
that's nice.
The
Um,
mother come over to us, said you made that kid's day.
That's really
Aw.
nice. Yeah.
and he had an Annabelle doll. We signed it.
Oh,
you know?
great.
Yeah.
wow.
And that's why. Now we're going to a one big one we've been to before. We're speaking at that one. And the guy, he forgot to put us on there.
Yeah.
And my son, he found he got back to him. He says, no, I didn't forget about you. You know? And we're selling all that stuff. My relative, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And they're working their butts off on this stuff. You've seen the dolls and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And you could buy them. And we just got to come out with a price and the hours that they put in on it, you know? And they would put a lot of hours in.
And that says, I don't try to outdo anyone. I try to work with them. But if another medium wants to overtake me, whatever, I just walk away. I can't deal with fakes.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm talking about now?
Yeah.
Now you see what's coming out?
Mm-hmm.
I mentioned that.
Russell enjoyed your interview with your last guest. That was fun. Russell, did you see the Dave Scott of SOR will be attending the first Caribou Con up in Canada? I can't recall the ghost researchers they will have there. I'm sure they'll probably have cold spotters there because they're up in Canada.
And you know what we're doing? We're bringing my cousin Kathy. She's never been on the Paracons. She's so jewelry and stuff.
Uh-huh.
She never been out there. She's going to every one of them with us. Yeah.
Is she gonna sell her jewelry?
No, she ain't
She
selling.
used to sell paparazzi
Yeah, but
jewelry.
no
She's
more.
not anymore.
Oh.
But she's selling this stuff, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, she's got part of us because she's a relative of us. So she carries Edna Rain Warren name. Hey? So there's a lot of people out there don't know nothing.
Well, the equipment that I purchased from you guys, I definitely want signatures on them.
Oh, yeah.
We'll sign 'em.
We'll sign them. We'll sign them.
I can't
got-
wait to see some of the stuff.
We got some cool REM pods coming out.
Oh, what we got was it a casket, and it's when you walk by it,
Uh-huh.
it lights up and sings.
Oh, that's
I
pretty
like
cool.
that.
Yeah, ours don't have. Ours has two different tones to it. So
Yeah,
now your REM pod has that annoying sound every time it
this
goes off.
don't.
This you can change it, and it'll play a different tone, like a music tone.
Yeah, some of them sound like nails on a chalkboard.
Yeah, this has that one, but you have the option you can switch it.
Oh, okay.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah, that's really good.
And then we got cutting boards.
I saw them.
A neat
Yeah.
little idea.
Oh, wait till you see these. Oh,
Yeah, Granzer, I did.
Well, I don't cook, so I don't really use cutting boards.
but you can hang them
You can
up.
hang them up.
I'll get one for, each of my kids, though, because they love to cook.
I'll have to check it out on the shop.
Are
It'll
you
be,
bringing anything to Toledo? I need another Ed and Lorraine Warren shirt.
we're bringing T-shirts. The T-shirts are gonna be out there,
Did the front of her shirt get ruined?
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
she said.
and
Uh,
Oh,
We'll
that's
make-
horrible. Well,
we
you
Yeah.
can still save it, sorry, and you could cut out portions of it, and you
yeah,
could make quilts out of different T-shirts, which is a really good idea to do.
and we
Yeah,
got
that's-
women.
idea.
We got women T-shirts. Comes to a V.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
She got
Good.
it from Dan.
and we're gonna be printing them out, and they're gonna be out there too.
Granzer's got a question. What was
What?
the best documented ghost encounter? A. Brown Lady of Raham Hall. B. Enfield Poltergeist. C. White House Ghosts. Devilson, Iverson's Pit at Gettysburg. 1860s present. E. Other. That's for all of us.
Have you people ever get into poltergeist?
Hang on, let's answer
Oh.
the question first.
One.
Says, which is the best documented ghost encounter? A, the Brown Lady of Rainham Hall. B, Enfield poltergeist. C, White House ghost. D, Iverson's pit at Gettysburg. And E, other.
I would say Enfield and Gettysburg. Right?
Yeah, Enfield and Gettysburg.
Greg's D, Iverson's pit.
Mm-hmm.
I would say Enfield because that's the most popular one. Even though that wasn't the Warrens' case, they assisted on it. But I mean, that video of Ed communicating with something in the table sliding across the floor,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
pretty interesting. And I mean, yeah, I would also say Gettysburg also.
Gettysburg is amazing.
And Portugal.
Yeah, that was the Enfield poltergeist.
Yeah.
You don't
That
hear
video
much.
that you did in Gettysburg where that Asian came up out of the
Mhm.
ground, that was so cool.
I investigated with the Gettysburg Paranormal Association over there, in a home, and it was pretty intense near the battlefield.
Hmm. A lot of area in Gettysburg is super active.
I heard Ed and Lorraine did something at the Farnsworth house in Gettysburg.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. They were called out there.
Huh. I didn't know that.
Yeah, when I was in Gettysburg, the owner of the Farnsworth house was telling me about it. That Ed and Lorraine were called out there.
Wow.
Wow.
What about the ghosts at Hollywood Roosevelt Hotel, Montgomery Cliff, and Marilyn Monroe?
I've been to that hotel, but unfortunately, I never got close to that room. I went there when I was really young.
The Hollywood one?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, I
I've
haven't
never
been
been
to-
there. I would have loved to go in there,
Me either.
Oh, for sure.
especially because Baltrusis was telling me we're all related to Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah. That's really cool. You guys got some cool relations to different people.
Yeah. I
It's
wonder why
amazing what
we're-
you can find, in ancestry when you really look into it. It's really cool
Yeah.
what you can find.
You know,
I
you
was
say-
telling you about how we have the one of my ancestors on the census wrote that he was a gigolo. I thought that was hysterical when I saw that.
you pay $40 and right,
Mhm.
it'll let you know everything.
Yeah.
And my son paid $40 and bingo, snap of the finger. We got a big tree,
Yep.
family tree, and it's right on there, everything of it.
Wow.
So that's why I said to you, it's done, it's over with,
Mm-hmm.
and but what I'm saying is that the best one we did, okay, is at the hotel, the rundown hotel.
Oh yeah, that one.
That right there is, I'll never forget it. And I told you it was the dead of summer. It was hot.
Mm-hmm.
About what, 102 or something?
Yeah, it was about that.
And they were all in t-shirts. I was watching the cameras.
Uh-huh.
And next moment, he come down. He said, "Dad, you all right?" I go, "No, son. I'm so cold." And he come in there. You could see your breath.
Wow.
It was like I was in a freezer. Well, this thing tried to get around me. And so he made the whole room so cold. So my son got in there and he threw holy water and stuff like that. And that thing just went. And then next moment, they had to take heat blankets,
Mm-hmm.
blanket, and heating lamp and warm me right up.
Oh,
Yes.
your temperature had dropped that much.
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
it was-
yeah.
You could see your breath.
Wow.
And
How long were you sitting there for in that cold?
I was sitting there for at least about, I'll say about a half hour.
Wow, that's dangerous, huh?
Yeah. And what happened, I didn't have protection. I got my cross.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have none of that. So, but what saved me, it was my abilities too. But
Mm-hmm.
the point is that they knew I had abilities. Because see what happened, I went in the back room by myself with my flashlight.
Mm-hmm.
And I come back out. I was sitting down. I said to my son, "Hey, my flashlight ain't working." He grabs a hold of it, right? And it's working. I said, "No, this is not. It ain't real." Remember that?
Yeah.
And it
Wow.
worked. But then I grabbed it. It wouldn't work. See? And what happened is that the point was this thing was still around me.
Yeah.
And so what happened is that when I got in there and I sit down, I was watching the cameras, and then he was upstairs. He left and went upstairs. About what? About a half an hour.
Yeah, about that.
I was, in that room watching the cameras. Then
Wow.
he had something going on upstairs with a toolbox. Bang, right? Well, I'm sitting in there, and the son comes down, he checks on me and goes, "Oh man." He walks in the room, like I said, it was so cold.
Mm-hmm.
It was like everything just like drained out of me. Like I was so cold, you know?
You probably felt it deep into your bones.
Right. Yep.
Yeah.
Well, my former member Tammy and I, we both heard the piano play, and the piano's broke. None of the keys work on it.
And
It's so amazing how things happen like that.
and me and my son stayed at night. We were run by a generator for our cameras.
Mm-hmm.
It shut off. We ran out of gas. Well, this
boy.
was at night. I slept in the chair. He slept on the couch. I tapped him on the shoulder and I says, "Hey, son, you awake?"
Mhm.
He goes, "What?" I said, "Look over by the door. Here's a big person standing there."
Watching the two of you sleeping.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a
Standing there.
big, tall shadow figure.
Yeah.
Because the generator kicked off and the cameras went out, the light went out.
Wow.
So that case was something, wasn't it?
Well, this is the video from it.
What the hell?
You hear that?
Yeah.
No.
Wow.
Something obviously didn't like me coming back here. It's just... How in the hell would that do that? It's like something lifted it up. Went like that.
Yeah, you
Nice.
heard the sound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
And this place was haunted like crazy.
That place has seen 3 fires.
Yep.
It's been rebuilt 3 times. It's burnt to the ground. A fireman got killed there. He was up on the roof of the old hotel before this one was built. And he got overcame with smoke, and he thought he was jumping down to the next level while he went through the skylight.
Then it was another one we did.
Goodness.
Yeah. A piece of glass come down and pierced right through his coat and his heart.
Oh, man.
There's another one we did. We did
Greg
it.
asked how you're doing.
Cool. Good. And it was another one we did that it was kids involved. Remember that one there?
Mm-hmm.
We walked in a room, here's a girl rising up off the bed. The boy was climbing the wall. I said, "Oh man, look at this!" And we handled this one,
Hmm.
and it what we called what Farrah.
Pharaoh, yeah.
Farrah says, "No, you can handle it, but if you get out of it, something goes wrong, call me. I'll
Hmm.
be right there." And with a minister. Well, what happened is that the girl just went back down on the bed. The boy come off. You know, he wasn't way up on the wall, but he was climbing the wall. He come down. We took holy water, and this is how strong holy water is. They threw it in there, and they came back down.
Wow.
Wow.
Does
And
anybody hear water running?
no, wait a minute. Yeah,
Yeah, I do hear it.
Craig's got his faucet running.
Uh,
I heard like water moving.
You got a tidal wave coming through your house there, Carol.
Oh,
I think
please.
it's
We've already had that once. I don't need that again.
I think it's your swimming pool.
No,
They're
please no.
swimming in it.
It's probably that elemental.
They're doing the backstroke.
Well, I switched everything around so that the window is now in front of me.
Yeah.
So hopefully nobody will be peeking in the window. We even put up more cameras outside the house
Yeah.
to see if we could capture anything.
Yeah.
That's not a faucet.
Yeah, I heard water movement.
But you know what my prayer is in this field? You know what it is, Carol, and all
What?
of you? I wish everybody get along.
I know.
I really do. That's my prayer and my wish to the Lord.
Yeah.
Everybody get along.
Unfortunately, it's not going to happen because there's too many
You know-
egos and
right.
competition
They should just,
going on.
yeah.
And
It's never going to happen.
because we're not the ones that are getting hurt. The ones that are getting hurt is the little ones out there
Mm-hmm.
in their houses and stuff.
Right. It should be, like
Mhm.
the stuff that gets put out should be for the greater good, for everything
Yeah.
that's bettering it.
Right.
Right.
You know
And
what
I
it is?
mean,
I
don't
think
get me-
also is a lot of people can't, for whatever reason, their vibration is very low,
Right.
and that brings more negativity towards them. Or also, like what they think constantly, that brings more negativity towards them also.
And
And
don't
it's
get me
harder
wrong,
for them to raise their vibrations.
there is teams out there that do practice the para unity. I mean, we've got several teams that follow us and we've worked with that still demonstrate that teams can get along.
We work hard.
I wish the same thing.
Greg loves your outlook.
Hey,
But yeah, I mean, that's the problem. This field's just full
Hey,
of competition, and
Craig, what's happening, man?
this field is just all competition, egos. Who can stab
Yeah.
this one in the back, stab that one in the back?
But if
Well-
people's intent was better and they would think kinder and their vibration raised, they wouldn't be in such a negative
Yep.
frequency where they would
Yep.
be carrying all that negativity around towards others. And I
Mhm.
also think when they're causing problems, or if they're seeing something in somebody else that's bothering them,
Yeah.
it's something that they need to work on within themselves,
Right.
Well,
because
nobody.
they're being shown something that they need to learn.
Right. Nobody's better than anybody in this field,
No.
and to get where you are, get books,
Work
at it,
hard.
and work hard. We
Yeah.
we say these all the time at Paracons. Buy, get books on it and read them.
And if you can't buy them, you could go to the library and get
You
them for
got
free.
it.
There still are libraries, to
You
get
got
books
it.
from.
Right.
or talk to the old school investigators that will still be willing to teach people.
Right.
But see, I always said, you know, life goes on, and you can make it bad for yourself, or you can make it good.
Right.
Right.
You know,
And it's way too short to be
you
negative all the
got it.
time.
You
Yep.
got it.
It's like in the blink of an eye, we're here and gone.
Right.
So
And-
people should be living in a much
Yeah.
better
And-
intent, a better, happier.
I pray to the good Lord every night and I say prayers for all you, and even the ones that are out there, the cases that we did.
Greg goes, I'm safe as long as you have my back, Dad.
But long as I look at it this way. I say a prayer for all you every single night and morning when I get up. I thank the good Lord for another day.
Me too.
And, and I thank the good Lord that I came back down and trying to help people. And I'm not better than anybody else.
Barbara says, thank you, Russell Sr.
Mhm.
I'm surprised she's calling him Russell Sr. and not Big Daddy like she always calls him.
But see, that I'm not a healer, okay? But the good Lord gave me stuff to help people.
Yeah.
Right.
And I'm using it. But why people have to go and and down it, And
Yeah.
a lot of them I help.
I feel like
And
I'm
if they need it, I'm going to
shifted.
help them,
Right.
And
Yep.
it's same with you people. If you're psychics, you worked at it. It was your gift.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, you don't have to die to be what I have.
Right.
You will be born with it.
Yes. And then, well, it's like a muscle. Also, you gotta keep using
Right.
it for it to
Right.
continue to grow
Right.
Yep.
and keep learning for it to continue to grow.
Like my friend Jeanette, she was born with it.
Now, when we did that case with the demon, okay, it wasn't a higher demon, it was a lower. All right. We came from a Catholic church. We got blessed.
Right.
But we
Before you
knew
went there.
we
Yeah.
were going to
Right.
do this. And the point is that we did it for the woman that ran the place. And what's his name? The one that had us come out there for his birthday.
Oh, Kent.
Kent. And Kent told the woman, I got the right people to deal with this. And we did. And she's happy as anything. Even the board of it, right? It owns the place. They're happy. Because somebody brought a Ouija board in there.
Oh.
And they shouldn't have. And they opened up a door.
Yeah.
And once you open that door, you got nightmares. Once you have nightmares, hey, you're done.
Yeah.
You
Then
better
you need
get
to call
help.
people in like you and Russell to
Right.
go in
Yeah.
and
Right.
help close those doors that somebody opened up.
Right. Just like that one case you guys did, that she said she was a psychic. Right? I figured it all out.
Yep.
And that boy's doing great. He's going to school, everything.
Yeah.
But life goes on. And I say a prayer every case that we go in the house, we know if it's really bad, and we'll know where it's coming from. And if you got a bunch of flies in one room and it's dark, guess what?
And
We got
it's
a
winter.
problem. We got a
Yeah.
problem.
That's a big problem.
And and we did cases People had cockroaches, everything,
Oh yeah.
Oh,
rats. I mean, you know,
I remember you were telling us about the one where there was a chainsaw in the living room where the
Yeah.
child was crawling around,
and we hate to do it, but we have to report this stuff
right?
because
Which it should be, because there shouldn't be children living in that type of environment.
I'm going to have my son one time when we have you. Well, he's going to grab a paper and show you on the screen.
Hmm.
All this is illegal.
Right.
We brought it to a lawyer. The lawyer
Mhm.
said, no, this is legal. And good thing you have it because it
Yeah.
covers you. A
Yes.
lot of people don't have that. And
Well,
they go into people's houses.
yeah. And they
Mhm.
shouldn't be. Obviously, they're not true. Not a true. They're not advanced enough to be doing it if they don't even
Right.
have the documentation that's needed.
Well, that's why
Start up.
a lot of people are getting out of residentials because of the liability issues.
Hmm.
But see, when you're covered, you got nothing to worry about because see, there's certain rules on that. You have to come out and say, well, can I have your permission to talk to your kids? All
Hmm.
right, can I have my permission to hold your hands?
Right.
Okay. We asked before this, they sign it.
I don't even put my hands on people in my own family without asking them.
Right, right. You don't do this because you can hurt somebody, you know?
Yeah.
And, it's
Especially get the ones that are out there claiming to be exorcists that aren't, and they're doing exorcisms on people. And
They get
Right.
their certificate online.
yep,
Like
I'm,
Mhm.
Steve.
I'm trying to get this one person, they're ghost hunters, and I helped her up on the farm, huh?
hmm
She felt cold, like I said before, all the time.
Mhm.
Now, how are you going to tell if you got a ghost around you?
You can, and that's very dangerous.
You see what I mean?
You have to be able to, you need to know your body
Right,
Yep.
and the
right.
feelings that you pick up on.
So what I did to her, I said, "Come here." I says, "Grab my hands." I said a prayer, and I had holy water, and I said a prayer, and she felt it going up her arms. From this day on,
Hmm.
she don't get cold anymore when she goes into a place.
Unless
She's
there's something
warm,
there that needs to
right,
tell
Yep.
her that
and
it's
she get
there.
cold,
Right.
right.
Yep.
You see, because see, it's no good because
No.
and it's just like when I got cold when I told you in that room,
Right.
and I never got cold, you know, but somebody was around me, yeah, fine, but there I was all alone. I had no protection on me or nothing, and
Wow.
it taught me a lesson.
Oh, yes, that's for sure. You
You
need to
see?
be protected.
And
Yeah.
that's when this cross right here, uh, Farrah, right?
Yeah.
Send this cross to me. It's from a Catholic church. It's blessed.
Hmm.
And we had it blessed again, you know. And I wear rosaries
How often do you do the blessings on your medals and cross?
all the time,
You have to do them all the
all
time.
the time. Every bit of it. We carry holy water
Hmm. I know
from
you
the
told me
church,
to get holy water too.
right? We carry holy water, and we drink. We use it like we drink water.
Hmm.
And we go in a house, we're covered, everything. When we walk in a house, we'll know if it's bad
Right.
or it's heavy. It'll hit my son right here. It'll
Yep.
hit me in the chest, and
I
it'll
get it
push,
here and in my
yeah,
lower spine.
yeah, it'll push us back.
Hmm.
So we know it's wrong. So we know what to do when we get in there.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's why we never contact a person when we're coming out there. don't know ahead of time to
Right.
themselves, but we'll never call them up, tell them up.
Nope. Well, the Monica already knows
Knows
we're
it.
coming.
So,
Oh, definitely.
in our
They-
names,
you guys are wanted.
Yep.
right. And what
See
I'm
how
doing,
amazing that is? Everybody gets it in a different part of their body. So
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
why you really do
everybody's
need
different.
to know what your body sensations are when you're feeling
Yeah.
different things.
and what I'm doing right now, I'm doing God's work. That's what I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
And He gave me the chance and brought me back. You know,
Hmm.
and I'll tell you, up there is a beautiful world. And
Yeah.
and you see my light around me. I
Yep.
have an angel all the time.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've seen your angels. Yours and your son's angel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we have them,
Yeah.
and that's why Becky,
Rebecca.
Becca, I got you right, Becca, and the tie-in, Becca. All right, now I that's why I want you to be on our team.
That would be
Okay?
very nice.
All right, and
Mhm.
because number one, we trust you and I read you very well. And I told my son, you're the person to get on there, and Carol too, all
Mhm.
you know. And I told you, we talked before about what you're gonna do, whatever.
Jeanette says the light around you is blue right now.
Around
I
me.
wonder if people see the aura different in different colors that's around people.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I've been told I've got a white, blue, gold.
I've been told that I have a white and gold. For a while, it was a rainbow color, and
Hmm.
then
Yeah,
it switched to
I've
white
done
and gold.
similar.
Yeah. But see, people, like I say over and over, if they get out there instead of hating, love instead of hate goes a long ways.
Yep, it sure
Not-
does.
I don't have a bone in my body that hates anybody. I don't even hate Julie. I can't. But I have a dislike what she does.
Yeah, I can understand that. Yep.
And I can't hate anybody. My son don't either.
It doesn't do any good because you waste your
No,
time.
no.
Right.
It makes things
It only
worse.
does harm to you and not to the other
Yep.
person that's
Yep.
causing any problems.
It makes things worse.
Right.
to people.
Jeanette says mine is white.
Especially when people, hold
Hey,
hold
Brian.
things against somebody, or
Right. Yeah.
like when they have, or they feel that somebody's constantly at fault. It's like they basically need to learn how to let things go and be able to deal with themselves
Okay.
better.
But that
Sure.
doesn't mean you forget.
I'll explain
Yeah.
a lot.
Right.
I'll explain it a lot better. All the people are on here tonight. You know why they're on here? Because they like us.
Of course.
They know what we do.
Right.
And at the Paragons, we talk. It comes from our heart, and that's the way it is. And people
Mhm.
listen to it.
Yeah.
But I don't know when they leave if they care. But if they're listening, and we can hit, say, a home run with them, fine, we did something good.
Right.
you know.
Yeah.
But little kids come up to us, and boy, it puts a tear in our eyes every single time they give us a hug. And a lot of them say thank you. We did one case, and this is the truth. How many kids with the redhead?
4.
Yeah. And You know what was going on? It was the grandmother.
Yeah, the grandmother was feeding her head full of stuff.
Oh no.
And you know what she was? She was what?
Mormon.
Mormon. So the kids would come back, and we did the house, cleared it up. Kids came to us, and I said, "You kids want to hold our hands?"
Huh?
And they all grabbed our hands and hold them.
Aw.
And it felt good. And then one kid says to me, "Wow, your hand's so warm." And I said, "And what? It was how old? Oh,
Oh, they were small.
small."
Well.
And
They loved the equipment.
yeah,
Oh really?
Oh yeah, they loved our equipment.
so we stayed overnight there doing
In
this.
their home?
Yep.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And so what happened is that,
Heck, I don't think we left till like 9 o'clock the next morning.
and the kids come up to us and go, "Don't leave, don't leave." You know,
They
And-
probably also liked, like you said, with the equipment, they wanted to play
Yeah.
with it and learn some more.
and I took the little one.
One of them liked my black light flashlight, so I gave it to him.
I was
Uh-huh.
sitting down. A little one come up, jumped right in my lap.
Wow.
Yeah. I said, "Don't leave, don't leave." Said, "You help my mother."
That's really nice.
Well, the mother hadn't slept in like 3 days.
3 days.
We told the mother, we're here. Close your eyes for a while.
And she fell asleep on the couch. And I stayed right there while she fell asleep. And
They
the
were
ki-
being really affected.
Yeah. And you know
Wow.
how bad it was? The daughter took a butcher knife and went after her mother. There's something in the house, huh? Something in the house was doing that. We got it out. Everything was fine. But then when they went over on a weekend over to grandmother's, things started backing up. But we had a plan. We
Wow.
gave them all medals. And they
For
were,
protection.
Mhm.
yep.
Hmm.
And she tried to take them away. Kids wouldn't give them.
Wow.
Well, the Mormon religion, they don't believe in that.
You see?
To
Right.
them, their religion, they don't even believe in the demonic. To them, you go to heaven automatically.
But that's what I'm saying. And to see kids' faces out there, huh? The smiles. Oh, it means the world.
Hey, Reverend Wolf, welcome in.
Reverend?
Reverend Wolf, VIP.
Oh, yeah.
They're a follower of ours.
Yeah. But see, everyone, like it's on the show tonight,
Hmm.
follows. That means we're doing something right.
Yeah. That's
And
for sure.
Yep, we're good.
look at that.
Oh, Reverend Wolf, I hope I find everybody safe and well.
Yeah. But see, I look at it this way too, is that, my son, he's got the abilities too. So, I mean, he's the one that got me into this.
Right.
He said, "Dad, why don't you come out with me? You got abilities." And
Yeah, and might as well use them for good, right?
yeah. And and it's amazing when I can sit there and read people,
Hmm.
and they'll go, "How'd you know that?" And then a lot of people lie to us when they say, "Well, I never played with a Ouija board." And I know they did, So I'm waiting for them to come out. And I says, "Well, you better tell me because it's going to come out."
Right.
And it comes out.
Of course it does.
Reverend wanted to know what we were chatting about this evening. We're just talking paranormal talk and some of our cases and stuff like that we worked.
But
Rebecca did some investigating yesterday
Yep.
did you?
with the Zariana.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
What'd you get?
I went to like an old Revolutionary War cemetery in North Haven, Connecticut.
Yeah.
And I was definitely picking up on the area from around there before, it was like heavily the cemetery.
Yeah.
So I was getting like farmland, and then I was seeing this female, and then I was seeing some children from that time period, and then I
Yeah.
walked in the cemetery, and I was just asking the spirits and some of the soldiers some questions about it.
Yeah.
Did get a lot of spirits touching my REM pods going off, and there were some answers here and there.
You ever get any when you do them, have somebody touch you?
Yeah, I've had that happen at Stephanie Cemetery.
Mm-hmm.
But there's been other places where I've had that happen.
Yeah. And was it a friendly touch, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah, it was definitely friendly.
there you go. That's what you want. You get somebody it's gonna touch you and push you. That's something you don't want.
Right.
Yeah. No, that's not a good one.
So,
Reverend
I usually
Wolf
get
said he-
touched behind my ear. In
yeah.
my hair. Yeah.
Yeah.
Reverend said he was employed to work on the TV show a couple of decades ago called Paranormal State.
Yeah.
I used to love watching Paranormal State.
Yeah, I used to watch that show quite a bit too.
Me too.
Yeah.
But my son, I'm telling you, he could stay in a dark room, and I seen him do it.
We went to must have been like maybe a month and a half, 2 months ago. My daughter and I went to
Wow.
a correctional facility and did an investigation, and there was a tunnel that they were having. If you wanted to go down the tunnel to go
Uh-huh.
alone in the dark by yourself.
Yeah.
And when they looked, they couldn't see me anymore because I had gone so far in.
Yeah.
And when I came out, they were like, "Weren't you scared?" I'm like, "No, I'd rather be around spirits than I would sometimes actual people."
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because sometimes people
really-
don't act so very nice. Yeah.
Reverend said I was killed at the age of 4, high voltage electrocution. My spirit lifted my body, and I watched it being electrocuted from outside my body.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
You see what I'm talking about?
I wouldn't want to have that image.
We what was that one there we went to?
But here's my ultimate question about the spirit realm.
Mm.
Is it possible I'm not supposed to be in this body, and I replaced the child that died? Yeah, that is something to ponder about. Especially with like both of us having NDEs like that too.
We did tell them that one there when I told the lady. I said, I'm going to walk down the end of this tunnel. It was a wall.
Mm-hmm.
Where was this place?
This was at Gloria Psychiatric Center. And to go to the children's wing, they blocked it off because there's a prison there next to the children's psychiatric part.
I told the woman, she was standing there up above. I said, I'm going to walk down the end of that wall. I'm going to meditate and walk through that wall. She says, if you do that, I quit. Well, I got down there. I went up against the wall, right?
Mm-hmm.
He was in behind me, And she's looking and she's looking. She didn't see me. So
That's funny.
we're walking back up. So I'm walking behind him. And every step he took, I walked up and she looks and she's hollering, I quit.
She thought you went through the wall?
Yeah.
Oh,
And
that's
I told her,
funny.
I said, well, there was footsteps following us up through
Yeah.
the tunnel up there.
And she
Mhm.
says, I quit. I said, well, I come up behind him. I said, don't quit. She says, you got me.
You tricked her, huh?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Reverend said both. I stood outside my body. I was conscious and I was aware. I re-entered the body and I walked back into the house alive and nobody had any idea I had been dead.
Yeah.
There was no damage to the body from being electrocuted?
Apparently not.
Wow.
You know why? I'll explain that on that one. Okay. That man had a wall right here. Okay.
Uh-huh.
That's why he didn't get no burns or nothing. All right. He went from this wall, okay, up there and came back down. That's why he remember I always spoke about a wall?
Mm-hmm.
Well, the good Lord put that wall there. You see? And that's what I'm saying to people.
He had a purpose. That's why he
He
was
had a
brought
purpose
back.
to be back here.
Right.
That's what
It
I'm
wasn't
talking
his time.
Right. That's what I'm talking about, a wall.
Mm-hmm.
See? And when a good Lord puts a wall, that means you're coming back. You know?
Mm-hmm.
So, and I can almost count on, I don't know if he's Catholic.
Well,
He said, you're right, because after that, I started having dreams of heaven and visitations by the devil.
There you go. Was that right?
trying to tempt him.
Yep.
He just said it.
Yeah.
What I just said with the wall. Was that right?
What type of electrical current was it, though? Was it like a lightning bolt, or
No,
where
it's
did
like
the
if
electrical current come from?
he grabbed a wire or something. Wait a minute.
I don't know. He didn't say what,
But see,
but he said he was outside. So
probably the main wire coming to the house.
Huh.
He
Huh.
probably was,
I know when my aunt was little, she was still in diapers at that time, and she
power
touched
cables.
pirate. See?
Wow,
Wow.
Yeah, he's lucky.
he is very lucky because
Yeah.
those things will blow you
Yeah.
apart.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
very.
mean, that could have really destroyed the body.
Yep.
Because my
I've-
aunt, she touched that electrical outlet with a diaper on
Mm-hmm.
when she was really little, and
Mhm.
she burned her nails. Like they got damaged
Oh, yeah.
from it.
But see, when you have a main wire coming into the house,
Now Jeanette's here in the running water.
oh,
That's funny because I truly believe that it moves, different things move through the screens, the
Mhm.
electrical equipment.
yeah. But see, when you
I've died on other occasions in my life, but I keep being trapped here.
You definitely are here for a purpose then.
Yeah, he's got a purpose.
tell him, I said to use that purpose,
Hmm.
go out there and use it.
Yep.
That's why the good Lord gave it to him.
Start talking to your guides and God and find out what the purpose is that you need to be here
Yeah.
for.
See, I know the purpose why I'm here. You know,
You're already doing it.
right?
Huh.
Yep. Same with me.
Yeah.
See, and you got, let's see, my hunter's right. You only got 2 shots in this world. Okay, it's like the first shot you come down, and then something happens. Okay, you got another shot. If you leave this world and you go back up,
Mm-hmm.
the good Lord wants you to come back down. You come back down.
Right.
Okay, but remember, you ever hear that saying? 3 shots, you're out.
Yeah.
Three strikes, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So
He said, and that's why I asked, because I don't know who I am. I know who I'm meant to be, but I don't know who I am inside me.
tell him.
He can hear you.
Oh, you can hear me? I don't know.
That was
If
cute.
you wanna have somebody to talk to, because I've been there, contact us. Okay, and is that the good Lord gave you this? Use it. Use it for the good. You'll get used to it. Believe me. It took me a long time. I had to see a psychologist because I was hearing things and seeing things, and it's scary at first, but you'll get used to it.
He's been brought back other times.
Yeah,
Right.
he died
You see what
when
I
he
mean?
was born.
And the good Lord,
They brought him back and then died
Right.
at the age of 4,
you see,
and times since then.
he's got and I guarantee he's got an angel around him.
He definitely has a purpose,
Yeah.
much higher purpose.
He
be
has
here
to use
still.
it.
Yeah.
And that's what the good Lord's telling him.
Yeah.
You know? Okay, here's an example.
The good Lord will let him know in time what his purpose is.
You can have a baby, and next moment, that baby could die, right? Then it comes back again.
Mhm. Yeah.
See, that means the good Lord's right there.
Mm-hmm.
And you know how many people that you would see when people die in a morgue and their spirits go up? See, as soon as you die, your spirit hangs around, but then it goes up.
Mm-hmm.
That's the same with your mother.
Mhm.
And how I knew she was still here, when I went to bed, I felt her arm around me.
Right.
See? And you know, the point is that he's got a good thing,
Well, he believes, he said,
and use it. Go to church and use it.
I absolutely believe that Jesus died and rose again because I've died and I'm still here.
There you go.
It comes down to either. Exactly. He's 100% right.
You
If
know,
it didn't happen, it wouldn't happen for anybody else.
right.
Exactly.
And you know, every person, all right. Now, if you kill yourself, you know where you're going.
A lot of them stay here.
They stay here.
Mm-hmm.
Spirit's trapped here, earthbound.
You see, you're not going anywhere.
Uh-huh.
And the devil grabs a hold of you. Okay, we're going to explain something to all of you. Okay, you know the devil tells the demon what to do. You people
Yeah.
didn't do that, did you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There it is. They're like his servants.
You got it.
And like Thomas
They
Ferris
do his
says,
bidding.
Yeah.
God knows everything the devil's doing
Yep.
That's
before
for
the
sure.
devil even does it.
Yeah.
And you know, Tony, I met him at a Paracon. All right.
Uh-huh.
And I've seen him on, TV with my son on talk. And I met him in person. I went up to him. I looked at him. I had tears in my eyes. He goes like this, "You all right?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm okay, Tony." I says, "It's my abilities." And he goes, "What do you mean?" I says, I died. Tony goes, yeah, I had that feeling too. And he says, when you died, what'd you see?
Hmm.
I said, I seen the light up in heaven. He said, you've been there. You see? And, I look at it this way, and I wish, and I pray the good Lord that, you know, people would just go on their merry way and do things right, especially in this field here.
Right. It should, in this field, even more than anything else, it should be where people get along
Yep.
and teach each
Mhm.
other, not put each other down.
Yep.
Yeah, I honestly sometimes I think it's like a broken record. I truly don't understand why people do that to each other.
Well, people get into this bad stuff, witchcraft and all this stuff. They think it's doing good. It's
Well,
not.
if they're doing in, negative, if
Right.
there's different types of witchcraft,
Yeah.
and like
Yep.
there's green witches and there's all
Yeah.
different ones.
I seen it all.
Right.
You go down to where I went,
New Orleans.
New Orleans.
Hmm.
You'll see it. You see it all.
Oh yeah, there's some definitely negative stuff that goes on there. A
And
lot of negative practices.
a
Yeah.
lot of people are missing through there, you know?
Hmm.
And they have voodoo dolls and stuff. My son, somebody gave him one. No, I
I
said,
remember you were talking about it.
get rid of it.
That went in the dumpster.
Get rid of it because it's no good. And the house we had to do it over again. This lady, that's the one that had the cross upside down. And she had these baseball players, and they came from where? Hawaii?
Hawaii.
They were doing stuff down in the basement.
They did a seance down in the basement.
Yeah.
They probably had no idea what they were doing either.
No,
So
they didn't.
No.
And they had these dolls, which they said were from Hawaii, that they contact their spirit, what they believe in. Well, I talked to a guy from Hawaii that's in all that Hawaiian culture, and he says we don't use dolls.
wow.
So they were using the dolls as a conduit for spirits and doing seances.
Mm-hmm.
So they were making stuff up as they went along,
Yep.
like
Yeah.
dabbling down their noses.
Yep.
Yeah. Which is even worse than doing something that's, taught to them or done the proper way. Because when you're dabbling down your nose, anything could happen.
This I give people play with the cards. If you're playing with them, you don't know what you're doing.
Hmm.
You can bring something in and
Oh,
attach.
most definitely. A friend of mine, that happened to her, and she had something really dark in her basement.
Yeah.
That's why the deck that I had gotten back then, it's a Raider White deck.
Mm-hmm.
It
Mhm.
felt very dark. The energy that came off of it, I bound it and put it away.
Yeah.
I didn't like the energy with it. I like doing oracle cards much better, or like tarot cards that are more like oracle, or like an angel type of deck.
Yeah.
But I don't
Well,
like to play with decks that are dark.
it's just
Right.
like we had stuff we took from a house.
Hmm.
We had it in our car. We were on our way home.
And almost got killed.
Killed.
That's terrible.
You see? And
Yeah.
I said a prayer with
Hmm.
this. And he stepped on it. We wouldn't be here. This
Oh,
guy
that was the night that you were getting onto the highway, right?
Yep.
yeah.
Well,
They got glued through the stoplight doing 80.
yeah, that happened to me once. I was with my mom. It was 4th of July, and the street that I was coming down, there was a stoplight, and I needed to make a left onto a very busy road. It was a 4-lane road that I was turning onto,
Mhm.
and there was an overpass of a train trestle on, when I turned left, I would be going under the train trestle.
Mhm.
And something told me to wait. And I listened and I waited. And had we not waited, that bus that came barreling through the red light, it would have
Yeah.
T-boned us. We would have both, like, it would have done
Yeah.
some really big damage.
But
So something definitely told me to stop and stay there.
Yep.
yeah. But and we got rid of that stuff. It's in a museum.
Right.
We don't hang on. But
I
we
wouldn't
have,
hang on to anything that has any kind of attachment
whoa,
either. I don't like items like that.
Right.
and we
I
have
don't believe they should be in
Yeah.
people that, especially if they don't know what they're doing,
Yeah,
should not be playing with that stuff.
you got
Yep.
it.
Or in the hands of the wrong people.
Yeah,
Right. They think a lot of people think, like, some of these people that are on YouTube and TikTok, they think it's a game. It's not a game.
No.
well, you see, here's another thing. When people get on there and they start saying things about you and they get you kicked off,
Mm-hmm.
and it's wrong. Why?
Mhm.
Because you're doing something good
Right.
and they don't like it?
Well, sometimes,
It's,
sometimes people's lights are very strong and it hurts others that aren't
You.
that way.
And,
So,
tell the truth.
right.
They have the saying, tell the truth and it'll set you free.
And what's done in the dark comes out in the light,
Right.
Yep.
and it always does.
Yeah. And Carol, get that holy water.
Yes, I know. Actually, I'm going this Sunday
All
to
right,
get
get
it.
it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
We
And
better get ready to wrap up.
yeah, we gotta go.
5 o'clock in the morning comes early.
Wow,
Oh.
we've been on for over 2 hours already.
Yeah.
talking.
Yeah, yeah,
Time goes fast when you're having fun.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
And God bless you all.
Thank you
Okay.
for having us on your
Oh,
show.
Yeah.
you're welcome.
you.
And
And we'll get a list on this, what you guys want to buy or whatever. You can
Yeah,
buy
there's a
them.
couple of things that I want.
Okay. Get a list.
all right. Well,
All
we're
right.
gonna wrap the show up.
Yeah.
I thank you both for being on tonight. You guys want to come back on next Sunday, you're welcome.
Yeah. And come up to the farmhouse, you.
Mhm.
So
All right. I'm
We'll
gonna,
Thank you for having us.
you're
Yeah,
welcome.
you're
I'm gonna put
welcome.
you guys backstage for a minute.
yeah.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Remember to smile.
Yep. Always. All right. A heart's for you.
All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in tonight. We will be back again Friday night. I will be. So we will see you then. Remember, if you're being bullied in the paranormal field, you do have a voice. Nobody's better than anybody in this field. We're all after the same common goal to prove the existence of life after death. So with that being said, God bless everybody and thank you all for tuning in tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. And we will see you again next week. Same time, same channel. Everyone have a good night. Stay
Yeah.
safe out there. Have a great week. And
And God bless you.
I'll see you Friday night. And we'll see you again Sunday night too.
Yeah.
Have a good one.
Yeah. God bless you.